Ladies and gentlemen, Monday of TwitchCon, and I'm the greatest late night streamer in the world. Hey now. Hey now. Get the fuck up.
Simon says, get the fuck up. Throw your hands in the sky. Weezer's in the back, sipping yak, y'all.
What's up, girls?
Rub on your titties. Yeah, I said it.
Rub on your titties.
City gritty committee, pity the fool that act.
Yes, indeed. Back again. From my humble stream set up in Los Angeles to wherever the fuck you are right now. Hey now. Around the world, I sold wood in the hood. But when I'm in the street and shit, it's all good. Assume the motivated boom, control the game like boom, rate of rock, clock, dollars flip, tips like a way to block shots, styles great. What's up, everybody? Good to be back. Up the wall and you're missing the point. Drinking a coffee. Get the fuck up. Simon says, get the fuck up. Put your hands to the sky. Brooklyn in the back shooting crash now. What's up? Girl. Rub on your titties. Yeah. Fuck it, I said, rub on your titties. New York City gritty committee, pity the fool that act shitty. Love the pod this week. The pod this week was funny. Where you at? Uptown, let me see them. Notorious for the 6'5s and the BMs. Heads give you beef, you put them in the mausoleum and shit don't start jumping till after 12 p.m. God, I love that song. All right, everybody, let's get things started. What's up, everybody? It's Monday. Monday, and I am here.
Wow, that's very cool.
I am here streaming for you guys.
And greet filled up too quick, but hope to see you around TwitchCon this week.
Oh, Brad, don't worry. I've already talked about this. Thanks for the hype train, guys. Getting back to 6K before TwitchCon. Let's do it. I'm going to be walking around the floor a lot, and I assume I won't give out all 250 bottles at my meet and greet. I assume that meet and greet will be pretty well divided between Austin fans, Hassan fans, my fans, and not everybody will know the phrase that pays, Will Neff fucks dad. So I'm going to be walking around the floor. If you guys know me, it's my absolute pleasure to take photos. So I'll do my best to make myself available to everybody. Brad Star, thank you again, my man Brad. Kimber LL, thank you, or Kimberly, I guess, maybe, I don't know. And Kugin, thank you so much, guys, for those subscripciones. I looked hot on the podcast. Yeah, dude. Long hair is so insane.
That's very cool.
7 glories.
You look like a peasant. You look like a peasant. You look like a peasant, and then the flow hits, and then that flow hits. And then that flow hits. And I think the flow just hit that last week. And everybody's like, oh, shit, Will's flow's back. Debbie Lebowski, thank you so much. The lettuce is coming in. The lechuga is coming in. Bueno. Gay Larry David was so great. Yeah, dude, people really liked this episode of the podcast. I'm really excited about that. By the way, guys, say goodbye to this camera. As I understand it, tomorrow will be the birth of a new era in this stream where I am using a much more expensive camera. So RIP to the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 2. It's been a wonderful camera, but that sensor just finally crapped out. And as you can see, it lost a little depth of field and all sorts of shit like that. So hopefully that looks better tomorrow. Give it away at TwitchCon. Give out a broken camera. Maybe. I would feel weird giving a broken camera. Maybe I refurbish it first. Will, please do the game show ideas. I think Wubby would be great for something like that. Which game show ideas are you talking about? You gotta remember, my brain is full of holes.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
William, the first I'm doing my midterm while watching you. Wish me luck and call my dad back, please.
Yes to the initial stuff, no to the calling your dad back. Sorry about that. Oh, Boxwall. Yeah, dude, I really... Wubby is great. I will say that Wubby would be great for a Japanese game show. I think after I finish the Name Your Price tour, I think I'm going to turn to Austin's show and be like, okay, now it's time to do my game shows.
It's time to do Will Neff game shows. And I'm going to call in all these motherfucking favors. I'm going to be like Drake after his first 2 albums where he got done doing features. And he's like, hey, it's time for you to come on my album, motherfucker. Listen up, Future. Yeah, I think we're going to scale up after the Name Your Price tour. But have you watched Fall of the House of Usher yet? No, I've been watching, I watched the movie Cobwebs, which was actually surprisingly a pretty solid horror
Howdy,
movie.
Willard.
Howdy! Thank you so much for that subscription. I watched that, and then I've been watching Generation V, and I started watching the new run of Castlevania. Unfortunately, I don't think it's as good as the first run, but I've been watching it. I'll continue to watch it. It might be able to win me back. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't had time for Fall of the House of Usher. I'll probably get to it eventually. House of Usher was so bad I was heartbroken. Oh, that's not a good endorsement. Certainly not a good endorsement. Great non-podcast today with SFan today. Or with SFan. Yeah, I love that not podcast that we do together. We do that every Monday, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Loved your gang initiation story on the premium episode.
Are there a lot of tits in that V show? Can I watch? No, there's a lot more dicks, though. I wouldn't watch it at work. Are you going to do hardcore WoW with Ness? I was thinking about sparking it up. They want to do a hardcore raid with everybody in November. And I was like, oh my God. So I might sauce it up and play a little WoW just as an excuse to play video games with my friends.
Going to the conference championship.
Dude, Lions fans, it's so funny. Lions fans are so rabid and they're so used to people shitting on them that like they forget that I've been pro Lions since last season. I've been pro Lions since last season. I'm like, yo, I think the Lions could pull it together. Like in the podcast, Lions fans are like, fuck you, Lions all the way. And I'm like, I've been the #1 Lions supporter. We're just broken. It's okay. I get it. But yeah, we can do our 10 minutes of football here, even though I did my football podcast. It's a tradition unlike any other. The fastest 10 minutes in streaming. Will Neff's 10 minutes of football. Now with a spooky piano. Oh, the spooky piano's at the end. Well, we have a spooky themed 10-minute clock. Look at that. The fastest 10 minutes in streaming. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what a week it was for the NFL. The undefeateds both go down in week 6 of the NFL. Unbelievable. The 49ers and the Eagles both fall. The Browns putting together a historical defensive season. Less than 1,000 yards allowed in 6 games. Incredible effort from the Browns on defense against the 49ers. The 49ers fall 17-19 by way of a missed kick. Used a 3rd-round pick on a kicker. Still can't hit those. It just goes to show kicking it's a strange alchemy, and you never know when you're going to miss a kick. Someone tune in and see what Ninja thinks about that. The Dolphins beat the Panthers pretty handily, even though the Panthers got out to a 14-0 start. Chiefs drum the Broncos again. The Broncos looking like the worst team in football. Ravens finally start looking like the Ravens as they beat the Titans. Saints still can't get an offense together at all. Texans looking pretty decent. Jags beat the Colts, but unfortunately, it looks like Trevor Lawrence might be hurt. Unclear on his status going into next week. Bengals beat the Seahawks. Bengals back on track, looking like it. Vikings finally get a win against the Bears. Bears go back into the box. They looked like what they could have been for one brief week, and now they look like they suck again. Raiders beat the Patriots. Patriots really suck. Patriots fans have finally jumped ship. It is on the eve of a riot there in New England. Lions look great. They beat the Buccaneers, who had the same record they did. That was a good game. Buccaneers could not find any offense. They beat them 20-6. Rams beat the Cardinals heartily. Another team in the Cardinals that everybody thought was going to be frisky and fun, looking like they're back on track for the tank. But let's talk about the Jets. The Jets beat the Eagles with 4 takeaways. What a freaking game that was. Just a fun one to watch. Probably the game of the weekend. Awesome. Good stuff. Cool stuff. Jets win without 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 starting corners. That's insane. So all 3 of the Jets starting corners were hurt, and their number 1 special teams player, who is also technically a corner on their roster, Hardy is his name. So the Jets went without their 4 starting corners to beat the Eagles, which is just baffling that the Eagles couldn't put together more offense. But yeah, what a fucking game that was. So does anybody have any football questions? You got 7 minutes left. Did you watch the UW versus Oregon game? No, but I know Oregon lost. That Penix is a good player.
22 months.
What's a corner? A corner is the guy that plays on the outside of the defense, and their job is to stop wide receivers. Who is your current top 5? Current top 5 in the NFL: 49ers, Eagles, still got to give it to the Eagles, Lions, Chiefs, and I'd put the Bills to round that out. I wouldn't want to see any of those teams right now. Those are my current top. Fuck that. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, wow.
I am gonna amend that. I'm gonna take the Bills out and I'm gonna put the Dolphins in.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hey now, it's Will Neff with the Will.
Hey now. Hey now.
Swift ERA's tour.
Chiefs better than 40. No. Chiefs are not the best team in the NFL right now. I love the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are going to be a hard out, but they're definitely not better than the 49ers, the Dolphins, or the Eagles right now. I stand firm on that. Chiefs are too one-dimensional. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The Chiefs are a little one-dimensional. Their other wide receivers have to figure it out. They need Kadarius and some of those other guys to really start playing football.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Baby, let's fucking go.
Thank you for the 2 years. Thank you everybody for that hype train. All right, who else do we have? 5 minutes. Give me some more football questions, and then we're done with football for the night. I feel for Derek Carr. I don't. He's got a great situation down there for the Saints, with the Saints. You know, at a certain point as a starting quarterback, you got to win games, period. No one's going to feel bad for you. Like, truly, no one's going to feel bad for you at a certain point. And it's not like he didn't get paid. But if there's any reason to feel bad for him, it is that he didn't get enough of a chance with that team in Las Vegas. But I don't know if you would want to be in Las Vegas right now. Old porn star Garoppolo is hurt again. Yeah. I mean, like that wasn't going to happen. That was the worst kept secret in the NFL, that Garoppolo was definitely going to get hurt for some period of the season. Pancake 25, thank you so much. Do you think the Seahawks make the playoffs?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
At Will Neff, thoughts on the Ravens
look at their
reaching for better receivers for Lamar?
The Ravens have a lot to figure out. I'm going to be honest. I hate that it's always just beating the drum that Lamar doesn't have wide receivers, and that's why they're not better. Let me answer that first question about the Seahawks first. I think the Seahawks can definitely make a wild card in the NFC. I don't think they will win their divisions, though. I think the NFC West belongs to the 49ers. So on a wild card ticket, yeah, I think the Seahawks can make the playoffs.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Love the React content and smoke and hot Neffel Haslitzel.
I mean, Rashad Bateman, Odell Beckham Jr., and Zay Flowers, I'm going to be honest, and Nelson Aguilar, that's not like the worst wide receiving, and Mark Andrews as tight end. That is not the worst wide receiving core in the NFL. I don't even think that's bottom 15, if I'm going to be honest. I would put that right about in the middle of the NFL. So I don't know. Like, who is the worst? Who is the worst receiving core right now? I mean, Cardinals is pretty bad. Cardinals, I mean, other than Marquise Brown, I don't know. That team doesn't have a great wide receiving core. Pats, pretty bad wide receiving core. Panthers, yeah. But then again, it's always tough. Some teams don't have a really great quarterback, and so their players don't show up, and then you devalue their wide receivers. And Packers, worst wide receiving core? No. What? No. Dude, Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson are both ballers, man. There's no shot that they're the worst wide receiving core. All right, guys, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left on football questions, then we move. Fantasy league update. If I win this fantasy game, and I'm 17 points up, I might win the streamer division. I have a 62% chance to win this game tonight. He has Justin Herbert. He's actually, playing okay, but I'm up 88. I'm up 88.6 to 77 right now. If I win this one, it was a really bad week for me. Everybody's hurt. Everybody's out. A lot of buys. Then I'm in a really good spot. All right, about a minute and a half left. Does Daniel Jones get cut after this year? Absolutely. From what I've heard, that contract is structured in a way that there's no money guaranteed to him next year. If they have a shot at a good young quarterback, the Giants, they will absolutely cut Danny Dimes. I mean, that's part of the problem. That is part of the trap of taking a really large contract that isn't guaranteed. When you take a really large contract that's not guaranteed, if you suck, they're going to cut you, right? They're not going to pay you the money if you just suck and the money is not guaranteed. The only reason that fucking Russell Wilson wasn't cut is all of his money is guaranteed, baby. What do you think will happen to Saquon? He's the lifeblood of that offense.
Cool.
Neff.
Saquon is the lifeblood of that offense because you have the worst offensive line in probably a decade. So I don't know what happens to Saquon. I think the Giants need to make big time moves in free agency to get a viable offensive line. 100%. They're allowing like 10 sacks a game. You can't win a high school football game with that many sacks. 21, brother. Here's to 21 more. Thank you so much. Bills will still win the East. I'm going to be honest. I don't think the Bills will win that division.
Go Pack, go Keck, wait.
I think the Dolphins will win that division. I think the Bills will make the playoffs. I think it could be a 3-team division.
Oh, that's for a cool.
But I'm going to be honest. With how the Bills played against the Giants, I would not put them above the Dolphins right now. Even though they won that matchup, the Bills look god-awful against the Giants. God-awful. So, there you go. All right. Do you agree that Sam guy from Notre Dame is hot? Yeah, he's hot. Any other predictions, questions? Jets Super Bowl? No, absolutely not. Maybe if a miracle happens and Aaron Rodgers' leg is okay, but after that. Any credibility to the rumors that Peyton is looking to trade Wilson? Well, that's a trick question, and I'm going to tell you why. He's looking to trade him. There's no one that would trade for Russell Wilson right now. He's looking. There might be some truth to that he's looking, but that's like me looking for gold nuggets in my backyard. You can look all you fucking want. It ain't going to happen. No one is good. ATL might take him. No, they're not. The contract is too bad. No. Okay. Can I tell you the only situation in which a Russell Wilson trade would happen? This is crazy. The Broncos would have to trade their first pick with Russell Wilson in exchange for like a 6th round pick to give away Russell Wilson. That is the only way another team is going to take Russell Wilson. You have to give draft real estate in order for someone to absorb his contract. How long is his guaranteed contract for? He's that bad. He's historically bad. 7 years for a total of $300 million. Oh my God. It's all guaranteed too, isn't it? Oh my God. Yeah, you'd have to get. I honestly think the Broncos would have to trade like a 1st or 2nd round draft pick with Russell Wilson to get you to absorb that contract, which is insane. I don't even think Atlanta looks at that and is like, yeah, dude, let's get in bed with Russell Wilson. I'll be honest. The reason that and this will be the last thing I talk about. The reason that that's never going to happen is if you get in bed with Russell Wilson as a coach or a GM, your legacy is now tied to him, period. If you are the guys that pick up Russell Wilson's terrible contract because you think you are a quarterback away, you better fucking win.
Oh,
You
yeah, wow,
had
that's very cool.
better fucking win.
To the tier 1.
And I don't know if Russell Wilson is that much of an improvement in Atlanta. Vilified Peanut, thank you so much. If I'm Atlanta, I take a shot. If I'm Atlanta and I'm willing to trade for a quarterback, why not go get Kirk Cousins? Why not go get fucking what's his face in Nashville? Ryan Tannehill. Go get Ryan Tannehill. Go get fucking Kirk. Go get a guy that isn't under contract for 10 years. I just don't see it. Denver, I feel really bad for you because listen, Denver's GMs and their coaches, they took a big fucking swing, right? They took a big fucking swing. They said we're a quarterback away, and they were. I think with the right quarterback, that team last year in Denver could have really done something with that defense. Unfortunately, no one could have known that Russell Wilson was a straight up lemon, right? No one could have predicted that. They took a swing. They took a huge swing, and they swung so hard they fractured their back in 18 places, and you will not be a good football team for years now. Unless somehow Russell Wilson retires and is like, I'm so sorry, I suck so much, you don't have to pay me this guaranteed contract, which I could see. You're in trouble. Why is he falling off so hard? I think a number of reasons. Old man time is not kind on small quarterbacks. What's up? I shitted and farted and cummed. Well, thank you. All right, that's the fastest 10 minutes in sports. The Will Neff football 10 minutes. We are past football now. And now we're on to you, beautiful people. A little crowd work, a little just talking about what's going on. How's everybody doing? Would you eat this bad boy? Binging with Babish. Krabby Patty from SpongeBob SquarePants. Let's take a look at Babish's Krabby Patty.
Works, double batter fried on a stick.
Thanks.
Barnacle head.
Pardon me?
You forgot your mayonnaise.
Thanks.
Look at them eating that garbage. It's disgusting.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Binging.
The mayo stream to the back of the throat is a powerful move.
With Babish, we're this week at your behest. We're making a quadruple deluxe burger, double batter fried, with extra mayo and served on a stick. So first things first, we gotta make some special sauce. We're starting with equal parts mayo and ketchup, maybe like 1/3 of a cup of each, and then ideally we want to add relish, but I don't have any, so I'm gonna chop up a pickle very finely, a nice shake of paprika, a little shake of garlic powder, 1/4 of a small onion minced finely, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard. Give it a mix with a spoon if you don't want to get your tiny whisk all clogged up. Taste for seasoning with a single fingertip, cover and refrigerate until ready to use.
This man Babish has a cooking show and pretends like he can't find relish. I just don't have relish, so I have to chop up this cornichon.
Now we're onto the burger patties themselves, and whenever we're talking about fast food, to me that means smash burgers. So we're rolling all of our ground beef into 2-ounce little meatballs, seasoning with kosher salt and freshly ground pepper, and introducing them to a wicked hot cast iron skillet. Lube with vegetable oil and heat over medium-high until wisps of smoke arise off the surface of the cooktop. Insert meatballs into the situation and squash flat with a stiff cold metal
Something's weird about the sound of this video. It sounds like he's talking through a tube.
spatula with leverage assistance from a rolling pin. Squash them flat, wait till they are deeply brown on one side, flip and cook for like 30 more seconds tops before topping with cheese, stacking high, and removing from the heat. I know these burgers are a little small. I meant for this to be a practice round, but it came out so good I decided to roll with it. And these are deluxe burgers, which means
Truth.
Thank you, Struth.
tomato,
Spewing, mate.
onion, and of course a generous smear of our special sauce. And based off its height alone, I'm guessing that it was a quad burger, so we're stacking 2 more patties on there atop a secondary bun, loading up with all the requisite toppings. And
Yeah, now you gotta deep fry it, Playboy.
we have it a serviceable fast food burger that's relatively healthy compared to the one that we're about to make. For our deep frying batter, we are combining 1/2 cup of cornstarch, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of kosher salt, 3/4 of a cup of lager, and 1/4 cup of vodka in a large bowl, whisking gently to combine so as to
Vodka and lager in your batter. Vodka in the batter? I've heard of beer batter, but I've never heard of vodka batter.
not build up too much gluten in the batter. And I forgot this is a Krabby Supreme, so why don't we throw some bacon up there?
Less water.
Before we
Interesting.
skewer the whole thing through with a bunch of skewers. Snip off the long ends, and then we are heating 2 quarts of peanut oil to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. While that heats up, it's time to batter our burger, words that I never thought that I would say. The batter should have about the consistency of paint, so feel free to add a little bit of beer if it's too thick. But that's assuming that you'd actually recreate this, which...
That's
really
very thin batter. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That is very thin batter.
hope that you're not. Anyway, we're deep frying this guy for 4 to 6 minutes until it's evenly golden brown and crisp. We're moving to a wire rack set in a
Okay.
baking sheet and allowing to drip dry and cool off a little bit before removing the skewers painfully. And then it's time to double batter our burger, something I really
Okay.
be careful, as the only thing holding this thing together is a thin layer of tempura, and then very carefully lower down into the preheated oil, frying again for 4 to 6 minutes until evenly golden brown and crisp. You know the
Okay.
what life decisions might have brought you to this point, and then we're taking it out and placing it
Wow.
once again on a wire rack set in a rimmed baking sheet,
Yeah, shoot it into my fucking veins.
allowing to drip dry and cool off a bit before we prepare for consumption. This guy's
Oh, put it on a stick.
so I don't know. There you go. But I don't know about you guys. I'm way more interested in the cross section than I am eating
Oh, you bitch! Eat it off the stick.
a stick. We haven't had a good cross section in a while, and this is a choice.
Dang.
Oddly beautiful in a way, but as usual, it all comes down to taste, and I'm really super embarrassed to say this was really good. I mean, it's a deep fried, double battered quadruple
Super embarrassed to say. You know what, dude?
cheeseburger. How bad?
You fucking bi-coastal elite. Come on. You know exactly. You knew from Jump Street that was going to taste good. Come on, bro. A deep fried cheeseburger. Of course it tastes good. What are you nuts? You fucking crazy? All right, let me check my fantasy team right now and see if I'm still winning. 88-79 with 1 quarter left. Woo, it's gonna be a tight one, ladies and gentlemen. You can deep fry almost anything. You can deep fry almost anything. That's pretty good. Spider-Man 2 trailer. I'm all right. Just watched Mandy for the first time, and I don't know what the fuck do I think about it. That's fair. That's a fair reaction to that movie. Proving Will Neff is a redhead to Wake Wilder.
The redhead. I don't know. I got to see the pubes. The pubes are what count.
That's an
You got red
insane
pubes, you
take.
redhead.
That is an insane take.
I
Man.
don't care what you got up top.
That is
Dog.
such an Lake. What bait, dude? What bait? Imagine you meet like a young woman and you're like, "Oh, are you a blonde?" She's like, "Yeah." You're like, "I got to see your pubes first. Show me your cunt." It's like, what? It's all right. I don't need people to believe anything. Prove it. Show your pubes. People can be blonde with dark pubes. People can be redhead with dark pubes too.
That's very cool.
Hole in
Name Your Price Miami was the best. I hope the next stop is just as good, if not better. Will, you're the best. Thank you so much. The next stop is Las Vegas, Nevada. It's going to be a wild one. Strumdog fighting against the tide, trying to get me back to 6,000 subs all by his lonesome before TwitchCon. What a fucking hero. Would you ever consider doing a wrestling stream with other content creators? You put on such a good show. I've told Moist Critical, we've literally had this conversation, and Moist was like, "Yeah, we got to get you," that I would be a character for his wrestling league. I told him I would be a heel. I've always wanted to be a wrestling manager too. I think that's like one of the most slept on roles in wrestling.
That's very cool.
The like Paul Bearer role of like, you know what I mean? Like just being a fucking freak. Being like a little fucking piece of shit, you know, snake biting people's ankles, throwing chairs around. Mouth of the South, baby. Yeah, exactly. I feel like a lot of cocaine is mandatory. I mean, it doesn't hurt your performance. I will say it will not hurt your performance. I'll say that for sure. I don't think anybody's gonna be like, that guy doesn't have enough energy, or that guy has too much energy as a wrestler.
At Will Neff, random question. Looking
Yep.
for new food for my dog. What does Farley eat?
Oh yeah, wow. That's very
Farley eats, I think, oh God, what's the name of that? It's like two names. Oh God, it's two names. It's Stella and Chewy. Stella and Chewy makes really good dog food, in my opinion. But he's a total fucking bougie little bitch. So I will usually, because he has his underbite and he's not big on chewing, I will chew up some like chicken breast, and I'll mix it in his food, or I will take like shredded cheese and put it in his food. Or else he'll just try and eat it whole and choke because you're a fucking idiot. There's a few times I've given him chicken that I haven't chewed, and all of a sudden I'll hear him like, gross. Dogs sniff butts and eat shit and roll in piss, man. He doesn't give a shit if I pre-chew his food. He's got an underbite, okay? That's so much work, dude. I spoil my dog like crazy. He's a good boy, though. He's a great. My dog and I have gotten even closer. He wasn't a big snuggler for a long time,
That's very cool.
and now he like every time we go to bed, he'll like ram his noodle right up into like my midsection when we're sleeping. What's up, Oxy? What up, girl? What it is, Ox? What's up, Ox? You going to TwitchCon? His noodle, his little snoot, his little snoodle. Of course, fire. Fire. Dude, I'm cosplaying playing Soraka Friday. Oh, damn, I can't wait to see your banana. League jokes. Have you played the Resident Evil 4 remake? Yeah, I loved it. I played it on the harder difficulty and I blew through it. I beat it in like 2 nights.
Oh, yeah, wow.
I had a lot of fun with that game.
W streamer.
Oh, shit. I've been called a lot of things, but I don't know if I've been called that. I'll take it. N7I7X. Thank you. Did you play Lies of P? I didn't play Lies of P. I should probably play Lies of P. Lords of the Fallen and Lies of P are like they're like the methadone for my heroin addiction known as FromSoft, right? It's like, oh, I can't get no From. I gotta get some Lies of P in here. I need that Lives of P methadone to hold me over. Update for the solo meet for TwitchCon? What update? I've never said there was a solo meet and greet. I'd never even insinuated that. I will be walking around the floor a lot to try and meet everybody.
Yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Update on this thing that never has been talked about ever.
Hope all has been well, buddy.
I think you mentioned meeting people in the parking lot. I don't think I did that either. I said I would like try to like walk around as much as possible and maybe like tweet out where I am. Didn't you mention maybe doing a solo meet and greet? No, absolutely not. I said I would try and make myself available to people.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
I was lost for the last 3 years of my life, not knowing what I wanted to do. People always asking me while I was in high school, telling them I have no idea. At 20 years old, I have decided to take up running and will be doing a 2 10Ks, a 50K in a few months.
Nice.
Wow, that's very cool.
Update on the solo back alley meetup at midnight that specifically doesn't have Hassan in it, please. Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, I think why people are like, maybe I did mention meeting, like trying to do something, getting people together. I definitely don't want it to be a formal meet and greet. I literally can't do that or else Twitch will fucking hang me. Maybe that's why I kind of had a visceral reaction to you calling it a meet and greet. I think I more wanted to make myself available because if I do call it a meet and greet, they're going to call it a flood risk or whatever they call it. And then I'm going to get yelled at. So we definitely can't call it that. But I'm going to try and make myself as available as possible. I usually tweet where I am. Marsh can make a testament to that, where I'll be like, hey, I'm going here at this point. I'm going here at this point. Free PS5s? Yeah, exactly, for sure. Beaten meat.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I just joined. Where's the solo meet and greet? So still 4 p.m. schedule, meet and greet you and us on in Austin. I have no idea. I've kind of been focusing on just getting ready for Name Your Price and doing everything else. I'm going to be honest. I'm phoning in this year's TwitchCon. You've helped me realize that being able to make people laugh is a skill I can improve. Nice. Kill that shit. I'm phoning in this TwitchCon because I have so much to do. I have the Name Your Price. I got the opening ceremony. I have the meet and greet. And then like, I'm going to be honest. What I do with TwitchCon is I just walk around the floor. Like other than those things, I'm going to walk around the floor. I don't anticipate I'm going to have any fun. Like in terms of like going out and doing shit. That's not why I go to TwitchCon. I go to TwitchCon to make sure that like people who want to meet me, shake my hand, talk to me, say what's up, have the chance to do that. Make sure other people have fun. So like, if that makes any sense. I'm making myself available for you. I'm not, it's not something I do to like, I'm in Vegas, let's fucking go. What's the secret code for the hot sauce? I won't say it too many more times, by the way, because only the real one should know it, but it's Will Neff fucks dads. And if you come up to the meet and greet and you don't know the phrase that pays, you will not get hot sauce. I will not give you hot sauce. You're there for the after party? So, dude, yeah. I can't wait for the TwitchCon after party. Oh, dude, I'm so ready for this room packed full of neurodivergent people who are going to try and check how many viewers I have. This is going to be sick. No, I'll tell you this. I have a lot of friends in the industry, and it is awesome seeing them. It is awesome seeing my friends and being able to hang out with them. As I said, my priority is not like me at TwitchCon. I think I'm oftentimes so overwhelmed. Like, everybody assumes that I am this like consummate extrovert and I can do, you know, any amount of social mingling and I'll be fine. But I'm telling you, like, after a day of like meet and greeting and shaking hands and taking photos, like going out and doing that again
13 months with the one and only
with people like judging you is like, it's like terrifying and exhausting. Proud to be a Philly native and an Eagles fan, but your team... Wait. But on your team for reminding us we are human. Yeah, I mean, I've been saying that for a while. The Eagles have some things we have to figure out. But if you want more football talk, please come in the first 10 minutes of the stream for the fastest 10 minutes in sports where I talk football. Because outside that 10 minutes, there's a hard ban on football talk. Hey, Will, watch this. It's funny. Okay, No Rain. Hit it, Joe. What is this, bro?
Bang! Hit it, Joe!
Is he gonna shatter a plate? Joe indeed hit it. Joe, you fucking lunatic, dude. That's like the one I think you should leave now sketch where they have like one of those piano performers performing at a funeral. It's fucking classic. That was literally Looney Tunes. Indeed it was. Guess the song. What is this? Fucking TikTok, man.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Is this gonna turn into Funky Town? I'm that guy, dude. I'm that guy. Come on. Will Neff, can I bring my dad to the meet and greet? Yeah, if you want to lose him forever. Literal Looney Tunes. What is this? What am I looking at? This is a package thief. This is a package thief. Dude, that's some high-level package thievery right there. God damn. Hold on, let me try something real quick.
Bang.
Much better, dude. Much better. That's why I'm him. Hit it, Joe. If you're willing to do that, take my package. Well, a very drunk pig? Who's getting pigs drunk? Wait a minute. Why is this pig drunk?
Okay. Here it come. I gotta get the intoxicated pig. Look right for
Oh
that.
yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Mash that right there. Look at this pig. Hey. Are you messed up, girl? Never seen a damn pig. Look at that. That one there's fine. That one there's fine. This one here is turned belly up. Hey, you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my God. Oh my. Jesus Christ.
Holy hell, fuck. I didn't mean to do that.
I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, wait a minute, there we go. Wait a minute, there we go. All right. Shit the bed almighty.
Shit the bed almighty. Why is that pig drunk?
Shut up, dogs.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Yes.
Rai said a while ago you haven't seen this, but I forgot about it until now.
What is it? Are you talking about the drunk pig or you got a link? I cannot see. There's also a bird that drinks. Who keeps giving these? What the hell?
This week our search for talented pets has taken us to a pub called the Red Lion at Caythorpe in Lincolnshire, because you know all these campaigns...
This woman is terminally British. I don't know if I've never seen a more British person. This week we take our search for talented animals to Rockfordshire to find a bird.
...to bring back real ale. But we've heard of a drinker with an even more discriminating palate. He belongs to Molly Burkitt, and Glyn went to the bar to meet them, where the landlord pulled him various kinds of pints of beer, and they conducted an expert consumer test.
Ah. Oh.
His name is Jack.
Quoth the Raven.
He loves his beer. I think it's the yeast in it, to be quite honest, that crows find attractive. All crows like beer. A lot of animals do. But, you know, we don't let him have too much. We're a bit careful with him. But it doesn't take much beer for him to get fighting. Fighting mad. Not really drunk, but, you know, a bit tipsy.
Oh, no.
He certainly seems to be having a wonderful time here, and we'll see which of these beers he likes best. How about a bit of draft Guinness? No draft Guinness? Well, what else can we try?
That bird is fucked up. Get that bird out of here.
Yes, we know you like that. Now try this one.
Get that bird out of here.
Ah, not too bad.
Who's driving that bird home?
Yes, that's fine. Well,
That bird is smashed.
Taste for that. How about this? This is lager. Oh, yes, that's very nice. Now, this is the test. This is real ale.
Ah.
I said that's real ale. You have to do better than that.
This bird is smashed.
It certainly seems to like lager rather than real ale today.
To be quite honest, I don't think we've ever given him lager before. I haven't, you know, so perhaps that's his next acquired taste, I don't know.
Well, I think lager is definitely the winner.
Oh! Oh! He got into a bar fight. He said, listen here, cunt. Don't touch my fucking... Fuck you! Fuck this place! Fuck all you! I'm out of here!
Now what?
Suck my dick! I'm a bird!
But he's been so fussy about what sort of beer he has.
What are the long...
I'm out of here!
So this drinking on him.
Oh, man, he broke the seal.
We've had him more than 17 years and it doesn't seem to have affected him at all.
What is the life expectancy of a drunken crow?
I think we've got to find that out. He was a problem though when we had him flying free. Of course, his idea was to get to the nearest pub.
Ah, there you are.
That bird is smashed.
I think he prefers mine to his own.
I think he does.
I think we've got to
Oh, God, he's in the mouth breathing phase. Yeah, I'm going to tip this shit over. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. I'm going home. Dude. It's actually wild because there are so many like little towns in England that still look like this and still have these little pubs. More animals getting drunk. Why is this a thing? Why do we have such a well-documented history of animals getting drunk? When animals get elevated, this is another video. What? Oh. This incredibly sincere video of a guy trying Indian food for the first time. Okay. Okay. You know what? I don't know if I would have usually watched this, but the way that he is holding this fucking tiki masala and this naan lets me know that this is genuine. This man has never even looked at Indian food before. He doesn't know what the fuck he thinks this is fries and a milkshake right now.
Hey, we're trying Indian food. We got the buttered chicken, the garlic naan, the onion bhajia, the gulab jamun.
He called the gulab jamun. Slurp glurp the gulab jamun, baby.
I think I got that right. And this came with some sauce and a whole basin of rice.
Cool.
We went to India.
Yo, let me get some of that gulag jamun.
Oven in Bowling Green, Kentucky. For a grand total of...
Oh, dude. I don't know much about Kentucky, but I feel like their Indian food can't be that great. Locals in Kentucky prove me wrong.
Let's start with this onion bhajia. This is great. It tastes like an onion ring, but there's no onion inside. It just has onion flavoring, so it's kind of like a fry. I like it. I give this an 8. Now let's try a piece of this.
This is gonna blow his tits off. Naan is good as hell.
It's paper thin. That seasoning is out of this world. Garlic Parmesan taste, and that is cooked to perfection. I'm not even...
Oh my God.
It's thin bread.
My man he's already spilled so much on his shirt. I respect this dude.
So much flavor to it. In fact, this might be the best bread I've ever had.
Eating Indian in a car challenge and not getting dirty, impossible difficulty.
9.5. Now let's try this buttered chicken for the vein.
Just buttered chicken with a fork. No fucking rice. Don't put it on a plate. Eat it right out of the container. This man has no idea what's going on. Let's get it.
First time. Now, they didn't give me a fork or nothing, so thankfully I had a fork in my car. But yeah.
Brown tastes so good. Oh my God. Holy shit. Willy Wonder Bread over here just had his mind blown, bro.
Holy crap.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
Might be the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. Okay, let me chill out. This chicken is like, it's like liquid. It just melts in your mouth, okay? And as for the butter taste, it does taste a little oily. But what I'm really getting is a cinnamon taste for some reason. And this is absolutely delicious. You get these giant chunks of chicken in here. You get a lot of it. This thing was $15, I know, but look how much preparation and work went into this thing. And it's a big portion. It would take me forever to eat all this and this broth and everything. This is divine. It is not the best thing I've ever had in my life, but it is truly divine. One of the best things I've had in my life.
Man, bro. One of the best things he's ever had in his life, dude. I'm telling you, my man went to the Indian oven in Kentucky. I would love to take him to like Bad Mash or like one of the places in LA or like, you know, one of the Indian places in London and just fry his cabezo, bro. Just be like, what? It gets better than Indian oven in Kentucky? Are you shitting me?
It does taste a little oily, but what I'm really getting is a cinnamon taste for some reason. And this is absolutely delicious. You get these giant chunks of chicken in here. You get a lot of it. This thing was $15.
He's gonna bust when he tries the gulag jamun.
Oh, that's very cool.
This and some
And it's a
more.
big portion. It would take me forever to eat all this and this broth and everything. This is divine. It is not the best thing I've ever had in my life, but it is truly divine. One of the best things I've had in my life. I give this a 9.9. I am absolutely blown away.
Yeah, dude, he called it broth. He thinks this is a soup. That's amazing. That's so good. This dude's living his life. Dude, I wish, oh man, this dude just, oh God. Swap me places with homeboy right here. Allow me to experience everything for the first time again. He is on a ride, bro.
Getting this a lot more. We're gonna break off a piece of this garlic.
Oh, he's experimenting.
And
oh, dude, he's about to fucking shoot a rope. He has no idea that he's inadvertently doing this the right way.
In the buttered chicken. Let's see how good this is.
Oh, baby.
My taste buds have been violated. That should be a crime. That I'm tweaking.
I'm tweaking.
Okay, let's wrap this up with the gulab jamun. Oh, dang.
The gulab jamun. I can't. He could not have gotten that name more wrong if he had tried. And it cuts before he tries it.
With the gulab jamun. Oh, dang.
Gulab jamun. That is gulab jamun. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
God, that sounds like the name of the first Indian basketball player to make it to the NBA. Playing forward for your Chicago Bulls, Gulab Jamun. Holy shit. Glob Jamun. Oh my God, that's awesome. That dude, his joy was so genuine. This is what I always talk about, man. This is what I mean, like in such like a simple way, in such like a basic way. This is why like diversity is so important, because you just get the best of everything. The fact that that man ate at Indian oven in Kentucky and was like, this is possibly the best food I've ever had in my entire life. It's like, dude, holy shit, man. We have an iceberg. That is so awesome. Good for him, dude. What a wholesome video. The Indian oven in Kentucky. He was like, this is the height of cuisine. I've seen enough. You need to get your ass to Lexington, Kentucky to get to the fucking Indian oven. You got to get in there before it gets its first Michelin star. What a genuine, awesome dude. That's so sick. Someday we need to watch this doc so we can know all of these facts. What is this? The joy of... This is a hour-long video called The Joy of Pigs.
Are creatures of great character. Some may consider them short on looks, but they make up for it with personality. They are curious, fun-loving, and sometimes very fierce. Pigs are an unqualified success. These little ones are just about 2 weeks old.
He's like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to do the intro. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Please remember this video. I don't know if we're going to watch this right now, but
possible.
I feel like this is something I should watch with Seer. This might be a Seer and I sit down in the hotel room and watch The Joy of Pigs together. I think that might be a banger. Look at what Lud did. Ludwig hits the Will Neff? What the fuck is this? Nice.
Okay, I gotta get another one now.
Nice. Good form. Lud's getting jacked, bro. I gotta come clean. I gotta be honest. You know, there's been a pretty playful rivalry between we, the Fear End community, and they, the Yard Boys. But my boy's looking jacked. He's looking pretty strong. He's earning that fucking
Okay, I gotta get another one now.
jock moniker. I love me some Lud. Yes.
Ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Speaking of pigs, has there been any new pig racing lately?
No new videos. We're caught up on this season, but every time a new one does come out, we do watch the League of Pig videos. Big shouts out to League of Pigs. We love the work over there at League of Pigs. We love them. Go follow them on YouTube if you haven't already. They're awesome. Sir Protron, thank you. He wore a Jets tee? Was that a Jets t-shirt? At the end? What? Why did he have a Jets t-shirt at the end? Dude, what the hell? Stealing my whole flow bar for bar. Dude, you know what's really funny? The draft show we did, Lud came on and he was like, you want to make a bet that the Patriots won't win the division? Because he was confident the Patriots would win the division this year. And I was like, yeah, I'll make a bet. And he's like, all right, how much? I said $100,000. And he said, no. I wish every day he had taken that bet. I got to turn down the heat a little bit. What's my fantasy at right now? I'll check right now. I'm still winning by 8 points, baby. 8 points I'm winning by. Woo! It's tight, though. Herbert's in the red zone. This is going to be a fucking nail biter. God in heaven, help me. Bam, bam, bam. Will, have you seen Heavy Metal Parking Lot? I posted it in Discord. Heavy Metal Parking Lot. call it heavy metal. Oh, so it's just a parking lot in 1986 before Judas Priest concert? I feel like there's going to be tits in this. Hold on.
Tonight.
Don, 13.
Who are you? I'll be in the Air Force in about 2.5 weeks. Fucking party! No shit! Alright, what's your name? Graham, man, like Graham a dirt and shit. Yeah. Where are you from? Where are you from? Well, I'm from fucking the West Coast, man. You came all the way here to see the band?
Fucking the West Coast.
That's a different thing.
He's like, where are you right now?
Besides Earth. He's an acid man right now. Yeah, I'm on acid. That's where I am. Is that what kind of drugs you're doing? Yeah, drug. Fucking hair, everything. Beer.
Cocaine, man.
All right, so you guys like Priest, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all right. How about Dawkins? How's anybody feel about that?
Dawkins.
Rules. Metal would not be what it is today. Are they really about the best? Yeah. I mean, they're better. What other shows have you seen here?
We're going to Ocean City. After this, we are headed to...
Wow. What a golden era for metal. Oh, shit. I got to sneeze. Oh. Oh. I got them dad sneezes. All right, I need this Dallas game to be over. I'm winning by 7 points. I'm hanging by a moment here with you. Metal scene still popping in a very different way. Chargers just tied it. I am aware. I need the Cowboys to run down the clock right now. I need the Cowboys to have a 7-minute drive. Do you know what Australian Survivor season you'll be watching next? I'm going to keep it a buck. When I finish this Survivor season, I'm probably going to move off Survivor for like a week or two and try and do like a few more high lift streams, like some IRLs and stuff, just to give myself a break. Because I know like when I start burning out on something and yes. I don't ever want to become one-dimensional. I don't ever want to become like a one-dimensional streamer. And 1 week off from Survivor isn't going to hurt anybody. No more Survivor? I think as a desktop streamer, just to do the hours you have to do, you have to react to something. And I'm not big at just like combing YouTube. I love YouTube. I love YouTubers, but I'm going to be honest. The best reaction content comes from you caring about what you're watching. And a lot of times when I'm watching YouTube videos, I'll just be like, oh, that's all right. So if I can find something else, like we've probably watched like what, 20, 30 different shows in the last few years. You know, if I find another show that I'm like, we can finish Joe Schmo. Nah, the last season of Joe Schmo was god awful. It was just a trash pit. Would you do Big Brother reacts? Maybe. Crow Quills, thank you so much. I think everybody has to remember I had to kind of shift too, because Australia is a lot more lenient about recycling of content. They just don't care as much, which is why I moved to Australian Survivor. Did you finish $1 Million Island? Yep. You mean $20 Island? $20 fucking Island? Muffed punt? Oh no. Do the Cowboys have the ball back? This is a disaster. Or do the Chargers have the ball back? He has fucking Herbert on his team. This is a disaster.
Teams.
I'm going to watch this game on my left monitor. Oh, nope. I'm live. I don't see a punt. That was ages ago. Yeah, okay. Beauty and the Geek Australia? Maybe. I need to be interested in it. There are certain things I just can't feign interest for. Surviving content is just so good for me because it's just so like, I love like the base and the nature of it. That chatter is on the most illegal stream ever. 6 minutes, baby! Run that clock! Have you seen this? God, if Dallas loses this game... What is this?
He's turned on.
Oh, yeah, we watched this show. It was like weird. It was like torture porn. It's called Solitary. They put people in a room and they have to do challenges, and it always got kind of weird and sexual. Junkyard Wars, maybe. So conflicted, do I watch Will or Seer? Hey, man, you can watch either. I'm just kind of vibing tonight. What about Man vs. Wild? I watched some of Man vs. Wild. It was okay. Ever watched Survivor Man? Yeah. I watched Survivor Man. Antiques Roadshow? Actually, fire suggestion. I actually fuck with Antique Roadshow so heavy. I don't know why. I fucking love that show. When they're like, yeah, you can see here by this marking that this was made in the late 1800s. This was done by a master craftsman known as Xavier Bartopoli, and he made only a few of these locking dressers. And to see one in this condition is, it's a real treat. So, I think you have yourself a treasure here. Okay, what would you price it at? Wow, Bartoli in this condition with the original paint and locking. I think in auction you could get as much as $2,000 to $3,000, and they're always like underwhelmed. They're like, cool. because the thing is, like, all the experts are such geeks for the stuff that they're like, wow, this is a great piece. This is a rare piece. So they're excited. And then it's always like $5,000. And the people who are listening to it are like, oh my God, this is about to be $1 million. I'm about to make $1 million. And they're like, at auction, you can look to fetch up as much as $6,000. And the person's like, okay, cool. You know when it's fucked up. You know when it's fucked up amount of money. Because they'll start like this. Where did you get this? When they start with, where did you get this? You know that's like in the hundreds of thousands. Where did you get this? Well, this has been in my family for, I don't know, at least 3 generations. My mother kept it in the attic next to the Nazi paraphernalia she kept for World War II in a jar of Jewish teeth. And they're like, okay, breeze right over that. So more about this trumpet. You say you got it from your mother. That's incredible. This trumpet... Yeah, dude, I love Antique Roadshow. I'm a huge fan. Did Tifa's neck come? Oh yeah, that was resolved a long time ago. Tifa is up and running. I had panties on her, but I think Caroline stole her panties at one point. I think it was a pair of Caroline's panties, and then Caroline used her for a stream and stole her panties back. Who knows? Maybe Caroline fucked my art doll. That'd be so funny if after all this, Caroline was the one who deflowered my art doll. You used Caroline's Spanx? Yeah, because the art doll is very small. It needed something to adhere to it and not show its pussy on stream. Sure art. No, I've talked about this. That is an art doll until someone fucks it. That is Schrodinger's pussy. Okay? That pussy is art until someone fucks it. That's a sculpture until someone puts their dick in it. Didn't Andre already fuck it? Wait, what? First I'm hearing. Did Andre tell something to y'all that I have not heard? Why did you say didn't Andre fuck it? Like that's like well known on the street. Why can't you fuck art? I mean, it's the same thing as like, why can't you fuck food? Once you fuck it, I think it loses its value as food. Well, that fucks up my dinner. Oh my God. Y'all, dude, you guys have the illness. You have the illness. This community has got the illness. What about a basketball? Listen, just because my friend rubbed his dick on a basketball one time, everyone can't let it go. You fuck one little basketball and it'll haunt you for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
CT5s, thank you so much. Have you watched The Apprentice? No. So I was never a big reality TV show person. Never. Not without the Bev. The Cowboys are doing me such a favor in fantasy right now. I'm going to be top of the league, baby. Did you vote for Trump? Absolutely not. No, I did not.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Get yourself a Torinketo.
I am the saint. Thank you so much. I'm going to tell you guys right now, though, my goal, and listen, everybody knows I'm a fucking patriot. Everybody knows I'm a fucking patriot. I go to Sprint Cup.
That's very cool.
I love the 4th of July. Everybody knows this. This is something I love. Even still, I'm looking to expat.
Someone please tell me why I can't connect to a SF6 match.
I have no idea, brother. I'm looking to expat to Japan. I'm trying to go PewDiePie. I'm trying to fucking get out of here and live my little dream existence in Japan. And that's that. Why are you trying to leave the USA? I'll tell you guys something. I'm going to be honest. There are times in your life when a pain becomes a norm, right? If you have like neck pain or back pain or shoulder pain, which is why I have, you know that if you live with that pain long enough, you're like, it just becomes part of your life. And until that pain goes away and you're like, damn, I was living with shoulder pain for a long time, which was my reality. You're like, you know, what the fuck? When you go to Japan and for the first time ever, you don't feel scared, right? Like it's crazy to admit that living in Los Angeles, you just live with constant fear. It's just wild to admit that. You just live with constant fear. I just live with a constant fear. Like, and like, I'm not some wilting daisy, but like, you get enough fucking wild shit out here in Los Angeles. You're like, man, it really is kind of wild. It's kind of crazy out here. Everybody's got a gun, blah, blah. You go over to Japan and you're walking home obliterated at 3 a.m. and you don't even You don't even have the thought in your head that there is something to be afraid of. And all of a sudden you're like, damn, this shit is different. This shit is really different. And I don't want to like harp on that, but like, dude, if I'm going to raise a kid, I just want him to be happy. I want him to be happy, and I just want to be a goofy goobster and do weird shit in Japan. Yakuza? That's like, dude, honestly, you saying that, I'm going to be honest, that you comparing or you insinuating that like I have to be afraid of Yakuza violence is like me being like, yeah, man, I went into the ocean to escape a fucking, you know, missile strike, and someone's like, sharks? What about them sharks, bro? What about those sharks, dude? Nah, I mean, I don't know. Like, listen, I don't want to harp on it too much. And like, but like when you're a creator, you do open yourself up to a lot of other weird shit. And, you know, I've had some weird shit happen, and it is what it is. I'm not going to cry about it. Do you think you could take a horse in a fight? Maybe. Am I on drugs? Am I on PCP? I mean, what other reason am I fighting a horse for other than PCP, right? Yes, but so is the horse. Oh, the horse. Dude, I would not want to fight a horse on PCP. That's a killing machine. That's practically a kaiju. Just kicks a hole through your sternum. Oh my God. Dak! Down the field! Oh my God! Holy. As soon as this football game is done, we're going to watch some Survivor because everybody's in here. I'm just talking to you guys. I like talking to you guys. I like not being one-dimensional. I like doing kind of stand-up type crowd work. It's my favorite thing to do on this platform. Frick Dallas and frick the Jets, Birds fan. I mean, the Jets did you the biggest favor in the world. You guys got to wake up and realize that you're not like a real undefeated team. You need to shore the fuck up. You guys will be great. Like you're gonna win your division and you're gonna be in the playoffs and you're gonna be great. But sometimes losing a trap game is exactly what you need to get right. The game show ideas from the pod, we would lose our. The game show ideas from the pod are gonna be insane. I can't wait to see them. Yeah, dude. So off the stream, and this is the last thing I'll talk about before we get into Survivor. Maybe not. There's still some football left to play. I told them, I was like, listen, I'm going to call in a lot of favors. I want to do that 24-hour tag. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Kungus. I just kungused in my pants.
Oh, that's very cool.
Let's go.
What's up, Seer? Thank you for the raid. Kungus. You guys came in at a great time. I'm just finishing my little blurb that I do at the beginning of every stream, and then we're going to get into some reacciones content. Thanks for joining us. That pumpkin carving was insane. I'm going to fuck Seer so good at TwitchCon, dude. I'm going to fucking... I'm going to make Peach Jar sit in a fucking cuck chair and just blast his brains out. He's looking hot, dude. You seen Seer recently? He's been working on them shoulders. He looks hot, dude.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Listen. Don't you hum me. Don't you hum me. I don't want to live in an America where I can't sexually harass my best friend when he starts going to the gym and looking hotter. Okay? that's good guy stuff right there. You're a bad friend if your buddy goes to the gym, starts putting on muscle mass, and you don't insinuate that you want to suck him to completion. That's damn near negligence. Anyway, yeah, so I was saying, I was talking to the Fear End guys. I'm going to do that show. I'm going to do 24-hour tag. If you guys have never seen 24-hour tag, it's the funniest fucking Japanese game show ever. Yeah, go ahead.
Heard of SAS Australia? It had Loki from Survivor on one of the seasons.
Oh, SAS? No, I haven't heard of SAS Australia. All right, I cannot have the Chargers score a touchdown right here. Oh my God, not like this. Please. Please. How much am I winning by? Hang on. Oh, Jesus, I'm winning by 7 points. I'm hanging by a moment here with you. I'm sitting here until you make me move. Come on, Dallas. Show up one time. One time, Dallas.
Wow, that's very cool.
Thank you for 12 months of tremendous content.
Thank you. I'm hanging by a moment here with you. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, 24-hour tag. So basically what I'm going to do is it's this Japanese game show. I'll show you guys how it works. So this is going to be my next project. Where the fuck is it? Where's like the big one? Oh God, it's so funny. Yes. All right, here it is. So this show does tag for 24 hours, but the way it works is they're in this auditorium for 24 hours, right? And randomly at like 20-minute intervals, people pop out in gimp suits of this of the stage and stuff. They pop out with gimp suits with punishments written on them, right? So basically, no one wins the tag. It's basically you just don't want to get tagged, because if you get tagged, then you have to endure the punishment. So this guy got caught by the kickboxing tagger. And watch and they just fucking level him, dude. Like in the dead of night, they're sleeping. In the dead of night, they are sleeping. I love how, dude, there's no mercy. There is no mercy at all. He is whooping the shit out of it. Graduation certificate. The best is sometimes the tagger just runs out of steam. He just runs out of juice, dude. Watch this. He's like, fuck, get back here. That was the saddest air horn I've ever heard. Dude, so can you imagine me, Hassan, Austin Show, Seer, and fucking Myth in an auditorium for 24 hours where I just have the worst punishments ever, popping out of a hole and beating the shit out of us? This one is actually insane. This one is actually just right in the ass, dude. Look at them. They're like, damn, that sucks. Jesus Christ. He's trying to escape. It's so violent. It's so violent. Dude, scalding hot soup in the eyes. Scalding hot soup in the eyes. Oh, the Cowboys pull it out, and I think I won my fantasy game. Yes! 88 to 83. I'm holding my woman here with you. And guess who I beat? Guess who I beat? E-Rob, baby. L-Rob. L-Rob Hubbard, dude.
That's for a cool.
I know he thought he had that win locked up. Feels bad, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for a little Survivor Reacciones content. Hotspot 3000, the hardest working AI on Twitch. Are you operational? Look at that. Look at that, dude. We have the greatest AI on the internet, I am convinced. And it's Hotspot 3000. Hotspot 3000, hardest working AI on Twitch. Hotspot, what episode are we on? Can we please talk about how bad football has been so far this year? The under was like 12-1 this weekend. I don't think football has been bad this year. I think football has been excellent this year. Maybe for gamblers, it hasn't been good. 20, William. Thank you, Hotspot 3000. We are on episode 20. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while this brief, like, hey, catch up. Oh no, is this a dead episode? Uh-oh, we might have a dead link. I'm holding by a moment here with you. Barry's hand and beard and fitting too. Oh no. Oh no. Sometimes this site goes down. Here, let's see if I can use it on Chromage. I'm hanging by a moment. Oh, wait. What the? Oh. Episode 19 is working. Hold on. Yeah. Fixed. Saved. All right, hold on.
39th anniversary to a sweetie kiss, Neff Farley.
Thank you so much.
Lay there like a creep.
Dude, like a creep, bro.